Billie Jean is not my love. Oh. Pepsi Generation. Hey, namaskar everyone, how are you? Hopefully everybody's been doing fantastic. Listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you're gonna stick around. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. As always, welcome back means we are on another adventure, and that also means that you're gonna wanna know where we are and what we are doing. I am in Uniontown, Ohio, which you're not really gonna know Uniontown, and I thought it was phony in the first place, but it really is Uniontown, Ohio. Harpersfield Township. It's really Madison, Ohio, if you're thinking about where we are, Northeast Ohio. What we're doing today is I'm actually going to see a friend of mine that I haven't seen in a long time, Paco. I used to skate with him and all that. So on the way to go see him, he lives in Cleveland, I figured I'm gonna stop at an antique mall, antique store. And I found out about it by one of my friends. She told me about it, and I was like, I might have to get up there and check this out, the way she was describing it. It's called the Red Button and Green Door Antiques. And like I said, if we look around, there is an actual little sign over there. There's actually a cemetery right across the street, actually. The Alexander Harper Memorial Cemetery, Harpersfield Township. Corner of County Line Road. We're in 84 here, Lake County, Ashtabula County. There is a cool truck over there. It said the Haunted Winery sign over there. But yeah, just think of Madison, Ohio. Like I said, we're in Uniontown, Ohio, but everybody would know like Madison, Ohio, and that's kind of where we are. I know a lot of people kind of like the antique stores when I go to. A lot of my subscribers kind of comment a lot on those, and wow, I didn't know that was there and such. And this one, like I said, I've heard some good things about. And again, I was on a way to go see one of my friends I haven't seen in a long time. Actually, the last time I seen him, I think it was at the Garage Shop in Cleveland. Napalm Death was playing, and I talked to him a few up there for a little bit, but I guess he was too brittle to get up close to stage. Just joking, Pac. But yeah, I haven't seen him, so I figured I'm gonna take a drive this Sunday, go see him, talk to him for a little bit, and check out an antique store. So if you are ready for today's adventure, I suggest you get off the couch, you get ready, and let's go. We are right here. Right here. That is fantastic. Gotta go. Oh shoot. Look at all of them. I think they're ready to kick my ass. Harden saliva. You're okay. You're okay. For watching my channel.
Jesus God, Mamma Mia, look what we got.
Shh. I said there's people still sleeping. Calm down. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I told you she was afraid of bridges.
Do not. Stop it now.
That is the starting point of the trail. I guess. I don't know. You can start at the beginning or you can start at the end. I don't think it matters where you start at. But wherever you start, that's your starting point. Oh, shit. That's why I tell you, take a sip. History. Better Malanga. So if anybody was just wondering, when I said Uniontown, it's actually Unionville, Ohio. And there's the post office right here. Yeah, I kept saying Uniontown. Unionville, so I apologize for that. I like these little towns like this, okay? But let me go over here. The outside of this is really super freaking cool. And if you look, I told you, the Red Button and Green Door Antique Shop. Looks like there's an upstairs up there. I think the owners are Tony and Donna here. From what I read, I think they've been collecting for 30 years plus, antiques and stuff. Again, I have not been into this store. I just heard about it, so I was like, I gotta check it out. It's on my way to where I'm going today. Really cool front to a building. I don't know, this looks like it might have been a store at one time, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out though, but let's take a look on the outside. Check this out, man. This is cool, and it's right at the intersection over here. This is pretty cool. Man, I like that. Got some grinding wheels out here. And then the antique shop sign. And there's his sign right there, the Green Door Antiques. Now, I don't know what it means, you know, because there's the red button and then the green door. So I don't know what the backstory of that is. Man, there's some really cool stuff here. And look, see this, I think this might have been a store way back in the day at one time. That might have been a clock, because look, welcome to Unionville. It looks like an old clock sign, right? Welcome to Unionville. Looks like an old tub right there. That is cool. And I didn't mention this, okay, but if I might get some flack for this, okay, but there's a Coke machine back there, okay, and I'm just looking at the stuff right down here. You got these lights. I see a Coke sign inside there already. He's supposed to have a really big Coca-Cola collection, so I kind of wanted to see that. And if so, I said I might get some flack because I'm a Pepsi guy, but we're gonna go with it today and see what he actually does have. I don't know if that sign, it says Century Building. I don't know if that's like a for this building itself, or if that's just an antique kind of thing that he has out here. But man, this is really wild out here. Let's check out. Look, there's a Coke 6-pack right there. More lampshades. I think he's supposed to have a bunch of lampshades in here too, and lamps itself that I kind of wanted to check out. Look at all the lights. Wow, this is crazy in here. This is cool. Looks like an old remote control plane right here. That is awesome. And bear with me, stupid me didn't wear a hoodie or a jacket right now. It's cold. But we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Hey, check that fountain out. That's cool. What else we got in here? Yeah, there's the remote control plane right there. Dude, a spotlight. That's flipping awesome. That's cool. Old for a business. I'm telling you, I think this, oh look, he has some balsa planes down there too. So yeah, that's cool. See all the lights hanging up outside already. I can see bird cage. Wow, some really cool stuff in here. All right, well, out here we haven't even really been inside yet. Look at the look at the crow up there. That's awesome. That's cool. So red button, green door antiques. I'm liking some of these bird cages they have here. Wow, that's pretty wild. But we are gonna go in and check this out. And here we are. Check this out as soon as you walk in. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you today?
Very good. Very good. Wow, this is awesome in here already. Yeah. Just from the outside, this is cool.
Oh, yeah.
And this is Tony, right?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
This is the owner right here, Tony, and your wife Donna.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. One of my friends turned me on to you. She told me about your business. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I have a
you.
YouTube channel, so I was just coming in here, and a lot of people follow me and see some of the antique
neat.
stores that I go to. So I hope you don't mind with that. Okay.
Go right ahead.
Okay. What was this built? Was this an old store at one time?
Yes, an old general store from 1820.
Okay, see, we got the lowdown on it. It looked like it from the
a general
outside.
store from 1820, and the post office was in that room, and it was used as
The post office. I'm saying that's the post
Yeah.
office now. So the post office was actually in here.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
from
that's cool.
1840 to 1965.
No doubt.
Post office, general store, and then it was sold.
Okay.
The guy owned both pieces of property. He sold this and moved the post office there.
Oh wow.
In
Okay.
1965.
So a lot of history, man.
Yeah.
Are you from here then? Like.
Well, we've lived here 55 years.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But
Very
yeah,
cool.
we're from Mentor.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, this area, yeah.
Awesome.
This community is considered Unionville.
So when I said when I was looking your page up, I was like Unionville, Unionville. She kept saying Madison, and I was like, well, I know we're Madison. I never heard of Unionville.
Yeah, well,
So
County Line Road,
yeah.
Lake County, Ashtabula County,
Right.
Madison, Geneva.
Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah.
we have a post office and a zip code, so if I get my mail at the post office, my address is Unionville.
Okay. Okay.
If I put a mailbox here, it's Geneva. We live down the road. If I put a mailbox there, it's Madison.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We have no police, fire, no schools, no nothing, but we have a post office.
Wow.
And a zip
Okay.
code. There were 12 buildings on these corners at one time.
That's awesome.
And
That's cool that you know the history of it too, like where
well,
you're from.
I
That's
was
great.
on a committee
That's awesome.
when we were 200 years old. This is established 1798.
That's
and,
awesome.
At one point, there were 500 people living here and only 200 people in Cleveland because they found iron ore right down the road.
Okay.
They had their own port, built their own ships,
Yeah,
built
yeah.
the furnaces, cut the white oak trees for 15 miles to feed the pig iron furnaces.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
there were 12 commercial buildings. A couple miles that way is the river, and of course the lake is a couple miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as the buildings dwindled and fell apart or burned up, I have pictures of some of them burning. They were kind of landlocked, so it was hard to rebuild.
Right.
So in 1870, they went that way 3 miles and built Geneva, and went that way 2 miles and built Madison.
Wow. That's awesome.
And they let Unionville go, and it's just a post office.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And it's funny because I hear now you have a lot of Coke stuff here, right? Okay, because that's another thing I read. Lamps, and Coke.
Yeah.
I work for Pepsi. That's why. so
I drink anything that's wet.
yeah, that's why I said I was like, this is cool. So yeah, I already see even from the outside.
I have the largest Coke collection in the country for sale. There's 18,000 pieces here.
Okay, so let's try to get that straight then. So you don't have the largest.
Coke collection.
You don't have the largest Coke collection, but you have the largest Coke collection for sale.
People have more, but it's not for sale.
Okay. Because I was reading that too, and I was like, well, I don't. Is it the largest Coke? So the largest Coke collection for sale.
I build antique and classic cars. I've gone as far as building a Coke delivery truck. I built that in 6 months and took it to the International Autorama downtown Cleveland and took best street delivery at the whole show.
Wow, that's awesome.
And I still have that, and it's got like 40,000 miles on it since I built it.
Oh, no doubt.
It's sitting outside in the storage box right now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And there's like a 76 Mustang underneath that.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. So you figure out what works and why
that's awesome.
Reinvent the wheel if it's already been invented.
What did you start collect? I know you started collecting long ago, and I collected a lot of things too. But what got you into being like,
okay,
what was that first thing that was like, man, I love doing this?
Well, a lot of history, family history, and learning from parents and relatives, the carpentry, the plumbing, the upholstery, the furniture making, the machining and all that type of thing. I learned a lot of stuff, plumbing and all that, before I was 15.
Okay.
Because my family and relatives were into that.
Yeah.
So I learned it, and I could do all that type of thing.
Yeah.
Went to college and became a teacher, which I never thought I'd do, but I taught for 32 and a half years.
Okay.
And coached wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Because I wrestled and played all the sports. But anyway, one day I said to my assistant coach, I said, you know, we're making 25 cents an hour coaching. So, and I was the manager of an apartment complex, you know, maintaining them and renting them and painting and fixing anything on the property.
Yeah.
Because I had that kind of a background. And we quit coaching and went into business doing roofing and painting and general contracting. Okay. And we did that for 50 years.
All right.
Never had to advertise, and we worked for some big places and big people over the years. And so with the background and doing cars, and my new sign's going to be, if I can't fix it, it's broken.
Yeah, yeah.
Really. So I can build anything and pretty much fix anything.
All right.
But what started it, we were buying antiques before we were married.
Okay.
Got married in '67, and my parents, my dad worked at a furniture company, Sheraton Furniture in Willoughby, and they made the furniture and anything brand new, he'd make it on the weekend and bring it. So I was used to brand new.
Okay.
But her parents were more into French Provençal and antiques. Okay. And we went antiquing one day with her mother, and wound up buying a Victorian couch and chairs and tables and all kinds of stuff. Wow. And I'd redo them and have a $50 item, and it'd be worth $2,000-3,000. Yeah, yeah. And we still have many of the pieces that we started.
That's awesome.
And then her dad sold real estate, and we lived in Menor. Okay. And we were looking. We decided we wanted to buy a house, and he showed us houses, but they were more modern ranch and so on and so forth, and didn't fit kind of with the antiques we were getting into. Right. And he showed us a big Victorian house out here, and we bought it right away.
Okay, and that's where you're at now? Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, just 4 houses down. We heat like 6,500 square feet. Wow. And it's filled, and it's filled with antiques.
That's great.
And then we thought, well, we'd like to have an antique shop one day, and this building was an antique shop, and they used it that way. And then we bought it 30 years ago. Wow. We didn't buy any of the antiques. I had to redo the building inside and outside. And there's an apartment above the whole thing. Okay,
that's what's upstairs.
And there's a basement below us, and so there's like 4,500 usable square feet. But not the apartment. I have a daughter that lives upstairs.
Oh, okay, okay.
So if I'm not here, she or her daughter can open. And so
that's great.
There's always people on the property.
Okay, this is really awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna walk around. That's a great backstory. I do appreciate it. That's great. Yeah. That's great. So I'm gonna walk around and see. This is awesome in here.
And I probably have more lamps than anyone in the state of Ohio.
I see. I see that.
There's a whole soda fountain below our feet.
Oh, is it really?
The back bar, the counter, the stools,
really,
everything. But and I had to box up 8,000 Coke items. Because there's
told you Coca-Cola.
There's 2,500 more lamps in the basement.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Like in this room, there's 650 lamps. Woo. But there's 400 clocks and Victorian furniture and Oriental rugs. Everything in the building's for sale.
Yeah. Oh, I can. Yeah. This is great in here.
You'll see things you'll never see again.
Yeah, this is amazing in here. And just the front, walking in the front you knew this was going to be a special place inside.
But we're a true antique shop. We're not a thrift store. Go down, there's one of those down the road.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And we all like different things. Yeah. And if we all like the same, we'd all be driving red Buicks.
Right. Yeah.
And order everything from a catalog.
You're right. Yeah.
But, as things get destroyed by nature or fire, or you throw something at your wife, or she throws it and breaks it, it's once it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone. Right.
So they're not. Some countries reproduce a few items, but the majority is not. So,
all right. But that was.
And here's the neat thing. We have 7 auctioneers right here within 10 miles, and 90% of what's in this building is acquired within 10 miles.
Oh, okay.
I don't even go to Menor.
Oh, wow.
I don't go to Ashtabula or Conneaut or Erie or Canton or Akron or Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's all
Just
right here.
That's great.
So I go to many auctions.
I was just looking, now that you spoke Conneaut Lake Park, I see the old Conneaut
Yep.
Lake Park pennant right there.
There's a pennant right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
But,
wow.
yeah,
look
so
at all the lamps.
99% of everything is antique and 99% is within 10 miles.
That's great.
So it's here, and it's our likings.
Yeah, well, that's...
We buy it to make a few dollars, and if we don't like it, we're surrounded by things we like.
That you like, yep. That's exactly it. That's
So,
exactly it. Well, that was a great backstory. I appreciate
yeah.
that. That was great.
Yeah, no, that's
So-
just the way it is.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to look around and...
Go right ahead.
And see what you got in here. Yeah, this, like I said, my friend mentioned you, and I was like, I'm gonna have to check that place out.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
You go right ahead.
All right, thank you.
And let me know when you're ready for a cold Coke. I have Cokes in bottles.
Offer me a
Little
Coke.
bottles. When's the last time you had a Coke in a little bottle?
Not. It's been a long time. Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I told you Coca-Cola. We got the.
And I even took a cooler and made it into my desk.
Oh, it is.
It's an old Coke cooler.
It is. Look, it's an old Coca-Cola cooler.
Yeah.
And it's his actual desk.
Opened it up and made a desk out of it.
That's great. That's awesome. That's great. That is great. And it's almost Christmas time. Santa's upon us, and there's some old ornaments right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, man. Yeah, look at all the. He mentioned he had a lot of clocks in here. A lot of clocks.
Oh,
And if you look up on the ceiling, no matter where you go in here, it's just all these lamps all over the place. That is awesome, man. I love this. It's just aesthetically pleasing in here. This is great. There's some more Coke items. There's Santa Claus with this Coke right there. And go down here and see what they got. Look, the old wooden floor still in here. Man, look. Wow. Look at this. All the Coke bottles in here too. It's yeah, look, well, see right there, I see some Pepsi right there. Pepsi and some 7-Up right. Got the A&W. Yeah, look at this. Wow. The clocks. Yeah, he does have a lot of Coca-Cola stuff. Look at that. Coca-Cola. Delicious. Look, everything. Yeah, it's all. He has so much Coke stuff in here. Another plane in there. That's cool. That's awesome. Got some Zeppelins in there. Yeah, look at that. And even here, you're looking. Yeah, there's another one. There's another remote control plane right there too. We'll walk over there and we'll check this out. I kind of want to show you everything in here as much as I can. Like I said, a lot of people like these antique stores that subscribe to my channel and stuff. So you may have not ever heard of this, but now you have. Old Coke van up there. That's cool, man. Everywhere you look, there is something in here. Look at this. That's an old vending machine right there. Check that out. Look at this. Wow. That is awesome. The old phones, the rotary phones in here. Even got some down there. In there. Wow, movie night. Yeah, look back in there. It's all this Coke memorabilia. I like that though. I like that old cab over there. That's pretty awesome. I see you have a lot of remote control. Did you fly, or just because you have a bunch of it all over the place?
I just like them.
Okay, yeah, because I used to fly. Yeah.
There's about 5 more on the porch.
Yeah, I seen those. Yeah, I seen those.
Go back this way and I'll show you where I'm rearranging things, so it's really crowded and a mess in here right now.
Yeah, I like it like that. I like it like that. Yeah, look at all the lamps over there. Coca-Cola lamps. Look at all the remote control planes here. That's cool. Yeah, even on the floor you got some lanterns down there, porch lanterns. Wow, everywhere you go, look. You do have a lot of Coca-Cola stuff. Was that your big thing? Like you?
I started in the late 60s, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now, right behind you, where that plant is on there?
Yeah.
See that little door on top?
Yeah.
Open it.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Look at that.
And then you got to use the bottle opener to open it.
That is cool. And it's working. A cold Coca-Cola.
Yeah, you got
no
the
doubt.
bottle opener's in the front right.
This is it here? Uh-oh. Right here, huh?
Yeah. Now, tell me when's the last time you did that?
Wow. Look at that. That is cool.
Here's an original bottle from 1923, still full. But,
oh, wow.
But look at the size of the bottle compared to that. And
wow.
feel the weight of it.
Wow, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's only 6.5 ounces, and that bottle's smaller and,
And it
shorter.
has with 8.
There's 8 ounces in
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
They made the glass thinner.
Yeah. Wow, this is. Look at these cool. Wow, yeah.
Dispensers, motorboat dispensers, they call them.
That is awesome too. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those.
Yeah. On this side is where you would dispense it from. There's the,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm gonna put a couple of lights on. Just stay right there.
Okay. Yeah. If I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you ever get the chance, I've not heard of this store before. Okay, and it was turned on to me by a friend. Like I said, so far just from coming here, and Tony's just a great guy already that I'm talking to. Yeah. So a lot of information. I haven't even been through the whole store yet, and I'm just like blown away. So we're gonna walk around. I'm gonna show you the whole store here. So just stay with me. And look, here's all the caps, the Coca-Cola caps.
I'll put a few lights on there for you.
And here's more here. Wow, everywhere you go. Look at this. Got some of the old toys here. Yeah, I like even back, if you look at some of the old toys, like the old rigs, they had the cab overs. There's one big can for lovers of Coke. Wow, that is amazing. This is amazing. This is great. Wow. Yeah, so I would say if you're into Coca-Cola collecting, this would probably be a good choice to check out, because everywhere you look is just Coca-Cola. And you remember he said he has the largest collection of Coca-Cola for sale. So look at them cans. Oh, Halloween. Wow, those are cool. Those you would give to kids and trick-or-treaters for Halloween. Wow. You got, look up there, if you can see at the top on that shelf, got the coolers. Man, wow, I could stay here all day and show you all this stuff. There's sand in the back again. Some more, look at all the back. I don't want to step over the floor over here, but check these out. Look at this. Wow. That is awesome. Yeah, even back there, got some old bottles. There's Max Headroom right there. I don't know if you can see that. There it is, Max Headroom. Wow. Old Barber light. Wow. Yeah, this is everywhere you turn to. Wow. And we'll go that way here in a minute. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll walk that way. We'll be like it's almost like a temple in here. So we're gonna stay to the left, and we'll treat it like a temple. But this is crazy awesome in here with all this stuff in here. Wow. So you got your trinkets and jewelry. I'm just amazed by the amount of lighting in here. Jeez. Oh, look, here's one of these. You would put the card in here and look through there. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. I don't know if anybody ever seen one of those. Those are I think a couple of them. Wow. Okay. Clocks down on the floor. Some postcards. I don't know if that's milk glass up top or not. I like that. I do like this piece of furniture too. So is the furniture even for sale too? You selling everything? Wow.
Even the carpets you're standing on.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
You just have to help me move everything to get the carpet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a process. That would be a process.
Yeah, everything in the building.
Wow, that's amazing.
If you see a sold or a hold sign, I do. I don't do credit cards. I do cash, check, and we do layaways.
Okay.
So people can make payments.
That's amazing. Yeah. Wow. Look at all this stuff in here. I remember these kind of plates and dishes and stuff. Even the pictures, the prints up there. Wow. So yeah, if you see something in here, come on up. Look at those, the pink on that. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen pink. Got the clocks in the background, grandfather clocks. Look at that. Ooh, I like that chair. The chair is great. Yeah, look at the furniture. It's in there too. Sometimes your eyes go past the furniture, but man, it like has that little roll top kind of. It's not a roll top, but wow.
I was gonna say, weren't you in here the other day?
Wow.
Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Look at that
Yeah.
piece.
You here for a cold Coke? I got Coke, Diet Coke, and Sprite. Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're gonna go that way. We're gonna go that way, but we're gonna go back here first. Look at this.
Go to the right.
Look at this. This is awesome in here. This is great. Look at all this. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Wow. Look at this. I can't wait to go back in there and see that. This is insane. Now he did say, I don't know if this room is part of I don't think so, because he said the basement there's more items, but this is obviously closed off. But look, if you go back here, it's more items, more lanterns, more lights. So I don't know if he ever, well, obviously you're not going to walk through there, so that's probably why it's closed, but just maybe he probably does have this like cataloged some sort of way. Look at those. Oh man, I'm digging that. That's cool. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, look at these old pictures, man. Wow. Old Victorian pictures back there. Matchstick. Look at that, the matchstick holders. Oh, wow. So that probably goes downstairs, obviously. I don't know if that's... Oh, that's a... Oh my... No way. Look at this. Oh, Marilyn Monroe stuff up in there. I don't know if there's a light in here or not. I didn't see a light, but, or is it on the wall somewhere that I can't see? I don't know. So I'm not gonna turn on, but look, there's magazines over there. It looks like all kind of Life magazines, all Marilyn Monroe stuff. Wow. Huh. That's awesome. That is great. Wow. Spoons. Some tins. Now I can't stop and show like every single detailed thing, but I'm giving you a rundown of the whole place inside. Might see something you like. Yeah, I would definitely come up here and check this out. If you're into antiques and like the old stores, old towns. Especially with Tony. Seems like a really great guy, knows his stuff, and wants to tell you about different things. Wow. This is amazing in here. Salt and pepper shakers. Look at the, man, this is great. Wow. Woo! Hickey Freeman clothes. Okay, and we'll go over here. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, I'm just everywhere you look. there's just all kind of stuff everywhere. Amazing. Wow. Little mantle right there. Wow. Oh, there's a doll right there. That doll looks, and I like that right there. That, man. Oh, look at the bird cage. That's awesome. I'm digging that bird cage. Let's see what else we got over here. Wow. There's some books back in there. We'll go over that way. We'll walk over that way and see. I like that chair. Oh yeah, look, there's some old books. Look, Christmas stories. Wow, this is great. Anderson's Fairy Tales. And you must be talking about the Marilyn Monroe bathroom.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I opened the door and I was like, oh wow.
Okay, now the light switch is on the wall.
That's what I couldn't find.
But before you go in, there's a light switch right over here on the left. Go ahead. He'll show you where the bathroom is.
Go back, yeah, go back to that back room on the left-hand side. I'll have to go back over there. Yeah, it's on the left-hand side. Got some of the needles.
Yeah, I'm just working over there actually, rearranging. I just put all those perfume bottles up in front of that dresser in front of the mirror. Right
okay, over here, yeah.
Yeah, they were on the floor just a half hour ago.
Okay.
And I got stuff on the floor over there to your left.
Yeah, this is great because no matter where you look, there's like just, wow.
There's one of the rarest lamps you ever see up there, that $12,000 one.
Okay, I didn't get up that far.
See the dragon around the base?
Oh yeah.
It goes around the base.
Look at that.
I mean, it's etched in the shades.
Oh wow.
It's a Bradley and Hubbard. It's like one of a kind.
Wow.
Super rare. Sure enough, you'll find one on the internet.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this is, wow. This is great. These are the kind of yeah, this is one of a kind here. Jack and the Beanstalk in the back. The Death and Beverly Cop Robin. That's, I might have to look at some of these books in better detail here, but after I get done, I might have to look at those. There's some, I have some of those antique books right there. Yeah, what a great store. I might have to look at some of these older books here before I go. I want to make sure I show you this though. Wow. Ooh, look at that lantern. Check this out. Wow, that's cool. Piper Cub right there. I used to have one of the bigger ones. Man, look at the, I'm digging that. Wow. And that. Wow. Just look at this. This is amazing in here. This is amazing. You know what I'm gonna do? So that was pretty much not crazy big. That, like what I just showed you, that's what this antique store is. I'm gonna go take a look at them books here a little bit more, but I'll probably meet you back outside. We'll talk a little bit more about this, and I'll explain again where it's at. And I'll show you a couple things outside too. I want to walk by, and just to show you what this intersection is about. So, yeah, this is the largest Coca-Cola memorabilia for sale. That's awesome. Now, did he say in the country or in Ohio? I'm gonna have to ask him that again. But yeah, this is what a store. So I'm gonna look around more. I'm gonna check out some of the books again, and I'll meet you outside. All right, so I lied to you. I said I was gonna see you outside, but guess what? Tony's gonna take us and give us a sneak peek of the basement. That's that kind of room I was talking to you about. So I don't think when you come here, I don't think everybody can do this. So we're gonna get like a special tour by Tony himself of it. So this is really a really special trip today.
You have to watch your head and feet because it's really, and this is why it's closed.
Well, that's what I kind of figured. I was like, there got to be a lot of.
Now, this right here is a loading dock. We would be outside of the original building. There's a door. Well, this wasn't enclosed.
Okay.
So within 5 years, they could rent more rooms and enclose this. But
okay.
You would back your wagon in right there.
No doubt.
And get your dry goods in storage.
Really?
And then there's an outside entrance to the basement.
Wow.
So we would be outside.
Okay.
And they enclosed it, and we could still load the wagon. You see what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
Okay, so that's what we call the garage area. Go down.
Okay.
And then go to your left. It's really crowded, so watch your head and feet.
Oh, look at those up there.
This was all tin toys at one time.
Oh, man.
And then it was all automotive. Quaker State and Lube came in and sent a truck and 4 guys out and cleaned it out.
Oh, my goodness.
And now it's all lamps.
Yeah, this is super tight in here. So, yeah, hey, I appreciate you letting me come in here. That's, wow.
Just watch your head and feet.
There's an old tin boat right there. Oh, man.
This was all tin toys, and then it was all Coca-Cola advertising, and now it's all lamps.
Whoa.
And that Coke truck that you saw was parked in here at one time.
Oh, is this where you had it?
Yeah.
Got some
But
milk.
it's in the store. There's a
milk
door back
bottles
there,
back
believe it
there.
or not.
Okay, so this was outside then.
Yeah, this is added on 5 years after they built the building, because all the block and stone and everything match the basement.
Okay.
Just watch your head and feet.
Oh, we're still going down.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
we're just in the garage.
Okay, so yeah. So just again, if you're watching this video and you come here, you're not gonna do this, unless he,
Special people.
yeah, unless he, you know, wants to show you. But yeah, this isn't for like the public to come and
It's just
check out.
way too crowded.
Because
2 years ago, I could walk completely around this island.
look at this here.
I quit counting down here at 2,500 lamps.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Just watch your head
Got
and
some
feet.
old. Look at this. Oh wow. Look at this. Oh my. Wow. I ain't even in the room yet down here.
That's why I said I quit counting at 2,500.
Holy smokes.
I boxed up 8.
Wow.
There were 8,000 more Coke items. They're still down here, but they're in boxes behind the soda fountain.
This is crazy. Now we do have, if you look right there, with my Coke bottle in hand, there's a Pepsi sign back there.
Yeah, there's a couple Pepsi coolers.
Oh, look at, cool. Wow.
Just watch your head and feet.
Got the old wooden beams. Yeah, this, wow.
I lowered the floor in here a foot. I took out 60 tons of dirt. I
Wow.
got my daughter's boyfriend and a couple of his buddies, and in 3 days we took a foot of dirt out of the whole basement
Wow.
in 5-gallon pails. And then,
Yeah, well, yeah.
and then put a different floor in.
There's a Coca-Cola car. Johnny Lightning right there. Coca-Cola car. Wow.
We can keep
Look at
going back
those.
there, but it gets tighter.
Yeah, I'll go back there and see. I don't.
Just watch your
This
head,
is, wow, man.
just watch your head and feet.
Look at that lantern.
90% of what's here is oil lamps, and then there's gas lighting down here also.
You don't know how careful I'm walking down here, guys. Look at this. Look. There's the. Wow. Look, so that stuff all back there, like you can't even get to it. That's how much stuff.
Now, if you look back
Is
there,
in
can
here.
you see the shiny mirror?
Way in the back?
That's the back bar of the soda fountain.
Oh, so that's an actual like it's an intact bar.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's a
it's all
complete
there.
bar.
The stools and everything are in front of it. You can't
Wow. So yeah, if there's a mirror right there, where my fingers are pointing, that's
There's
an
the
actual
counter
soda
and
bar
seats and
right
everything.
back in there. That is crazy.
And all the shelving in here goes from floor to ceiling. It's all filled with lighting.
I'm liking that
Shades
lantern
and-
right there.
And I don't even do cloth shades. I'll buy a lamp just for parts, and then
Okay.
if the shade's good, I'll save it. And if a customer needs, I'll
Even
just
up
give
there?
them the shade.
Look at that.
You know,
Wow.
because I don't really deal with those. But all of a sudden, I got 10 or 15 of them.
Jeez.
It just happens.
This is awesome.
But look at this with the lion head and the Egyptian
Oh,
painting.
yeah, that's cool.
Now, where do you find something like that from 1870 still not broken?
Yeah, that's wild.
Wow.
And I have like 4 different ones. That's one of the best lamps in the shop.
That's
that
a nice-
French bronze
yeah,
with the
that's
blue
nice.
shade back there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that.
That's as rare as it gets.
Wow.
That's like one of a kind. And then look at this one with the embossed ram's head
Oh,
like this.
yeah,
in
right.
the bronze. Where do you
there.
see something like that?
That's cool.
But
Wow.
And the amber one there is kind of unique because the amber part is electric and the 2 white parts are gas.
Oh, wow.
It's a combination gas and electric. And the one brass one hanging right behind it is the top shades would be electric and the bottom would be gas. But they've electrified the whole thing.
Oh, there's, yeah, it's even on the shelves. My
Look, they
goodness.
go, the shelves go clear to the
That's
floor.
great. They do too. That is crazy.
And you can still see some Coke stuff in the rafters.
I was looking. Yeah, I was looking. Yeah, even down there, some tins
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I like the print on that. That's pretty cool. Wow.
But look at the one on the table here. And I say gas lighting. Your house, see the big cities, gas came out in 1810 and oil came out in 1840 when Rockefeller developed kerosene in Cleveland.
Okay.
But big cities had gas. And so your house would be piped for gas. And they even had rubber hose for the plug it into the wall like an extension cord gas line so it'd be by your chair.
Oh, wow.
But what are the odds that you can't use
Yeah.
it? But they had actual flexible gas line back in the in the 1800s.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So do you know every piece that you have down here? Like if somebody called you up and said, "Hey, I'm looking for a shade for this or this, or a blob for this or this," you would know if you had it or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I know when I collected, that's how I was. So they would, my brother-in-law at the time would like move certain things, like they would just twist it a little bit, and because I'd walk around every day looking at my stuff, and we'd be talking, and I'd turn a little bit, and he's like, "I can't believe you noticed that." It's like,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that's my little workroom. There's probably $50,000 in parts in there.
Look at those.
Really watch your head and feet.
Wow.
And when I enclose the porch, all that's going to go upstairs on the porch.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And every nut and bolt, I mean, you wouldn't believe the inventory of nuts and bolts and those revolving cabinets
crazy.
Turn and they're filled.
There is a workroom back here.
I had to replace the hot water tank, which is in there, and move 400 lamps to get it out.
Yeah, look, this is his workroom back here.
Parts room, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, look, I mean, you see where I'm standing. Look, like it's a literal like nook back here. Yeah.
Yeah, turn one of the
Different
shelves.
parts. What, these?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
hard
nothing.
sometimes.
Yeah, there's stuff. Yeah, it's nothing but
And look
parts.
at the one behind you. The shelving unit.
Oh, jeez.
Now all that's going to go up on the porch when I enclose it.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
Then I'll put different shelving in here and put lamps that are on the floor out here and there.
Wow. Yeah, look at that, man. It's like a, jeez. Wow, that's insane. That's crazy.
If you're into lamps, I mean, you know, there's always inevitably a piece missing.
Yeah, I did, honestly, man, that's what I was saying. I know you were known for, like when I was reading, I know you were known for the Coca-Cola memorabilia, and I didn't know you had this many lamps.
More
I thought it was just up, like I thought it was like a room. Looking at your pictures.
And I probably have another 1,500 or 1,000 at home. Lamps in the barn or my garage.
Jeez. Wow.
And my barn is worse than this. and I have 5 cars in the barn with it.
Jeez.
It would take me 2 hours to get one of the cars out to drive it down the road.
That is crazy.
Oh
that
man,
is
would
crazy.
you see that switch?
Look at those.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Turn it down. There.
Yep.
It just shuts that one light off.
Gotcha.
So when you said, and I have to go back, you said you had the largest Coca-Cola memorabilia for sale. Is that like in Ohio or in the country?
In the country.
In the country. So the largest.
Who has 18,000 pieces?
Well, I didn't know. That's what I was trying to remember if you said like in Ohio or in the country. So the largest in the country of memorabilia for
now,
sale.
If there's somebody that has more, have them contact me.
There we go. You have it. So if you're watching, contact them if you think you have more, because I don't know. For sale, yeah.
In a retail setting.
Yeah, that's insane.
I mean, it's all available. You want that sign, we'll take it down. You want that Pepsi machine, we'll get it out the back door. You have to help me, though.
That is it.
There's 2 of them.
I didn't even realize that was a machine.
Yeah, there's another one right next to it.
There's two. There's actually 2 Pepsi machines over there. Yeah, that's okay. Wow.
But we have to move all this and everything up there to get it out the back door.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
And I make the customer. I don't even charge them for helping.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. That is awesome. This is insane.
This is the outside entrance to the basement. You see what I mean?
Okay, so this would have been outside, yeah.
Yeah. See, this is the block work, the same block work and stone work when they enclosed the garage area.
Okay. Wow. And we'll go back up, and yeah, you see how tight this is, guys. This is why.
That's why
This is why nobody's. This is why nobody's allowed down here.
I'm working at it.
Yeah. No, that's just crazy.
My brain says I have space.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. This is cool though. That the history of the building itself though too.
Yeah.
So not only the antiques and everything, but
all the lighting going all the way down, and the shelving. And see, there's the garage door back there.
yeah, there is the garage door, so that'd have been a dock.
And I had 9 gas pumps in here and all the automotive stuff, but Quaker State and Lube came in and kind of cleaned it out.
Okay, so they actually bought them.
Oh,
then
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they do their restaurants, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one of those monkeys the clapping monkeys right there. Wow. Old Saint Nick hanging on the walls. I'm digging that tin boat. So let's make our way back up here.
But look at all the clocks just stacked up here. They're 2 and 3 deep.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow, look at
See, I was in the tin toys before I got into the Coke advertising. Like this whole cabinet over here is all full of Disney and tin toys. A lot of Disney.
oh, Mickey Mouse. Donald Duck in there. Yeah, there is some. Look at that tin trolley. That's wow. Wow. So I'm still inside, but he was telling us a story.
But they're not for sale.
About these
because
lamps?
Can
you see that?
You can go to the next shop and
Emblem?
maybe they got a shade.
The etching
If you do,
on
let me
these.
know. Or buy it.
Look at that.
That's pretty wild.
But I
That
mean,
is crazy.
You know, and the rarity because of
Wow.
being gas and electric.
Yeah.
Just a lampshade is
That
one
is
thing. but
crazy,
the
right? Even up
combination-
there. Look at that.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that is cool. But I think we're
that's-
getting close
That's about as rare
to-
as you can get, I think.
the end. Now, you were going to tell us a story about Coke, right?
Okay.
So we're going to, and maybe some of you might not know this. I kind of knew a little bit, but he's going to tell us a little story about Coca-Cola.
Okay, you have to wait a minute.
No, you're all right. You're
Hold on,
all
I
right.
have to get something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That'll be just a minute.
I don't know if this could be anything.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this too. Look at that. That's cool. And this, I'm digging that too. I'm telling you, like, no matter where you look in here, it's just like your eyes just go crazy. But I think I'm leaving actually with this book right here. It's from 1898, little folk speaker, and I'm digging the back of it too. That's awesome. And that's pretty cool. But yeah, wonder what kind of story he's gonna tell us, because I think I kind of know a little bit. Here he comes right now. I got the truck, driving the big rig.
Set this.
Okay,
Set it
yeah.
on that glass case there.
All right.
I'm gipping around a little bit. I had a hip put in a little while, not too long ago, and then
Oh, okay.
then I got hit by a car.
Oh, geez.
And I
The
have-
Unionville drivers.
And I have,
No.
yeah. Okay. So, obviously, I collect the Coke advertising, and I belong to 4 organizations for Coca-Cola collectors, 2 national and 2 local organizations. And once a month, we would have a meeting, say at your house, and eat cookies and drink Coke and share your collection
Okay.
and stories, and we buy and sell and trade stuff between each other.
Yeah.
There could be 30 people or 150 people at your house. And so anyway, I thought it'd really be neat. I got into the antique and classic cars. I mean, I've had 7 Corvettes and 7 Jaguars, Porsches, Mercedes, I can go on and on. I've got a couple cars Jay Leno doesn't even have.
Oh, okay.
They're that rare.
Okay.
But anyway, So I thought I would build a Coca-Cola delivery truck and drive it to the Coke meetings, because nobody in the world has one.
Right.
Because what did you do with the old trucks from 1929 or 30? They're all smashed and ground up and gone, most of them.
Okay.
Okay. So, and you saw the picture of my truck.
Yeah, which was...
So I built that and would drive it to the... So anyway, lo and behold, my wife was here at the shop one day, and I was coming home from work and stopped in about 4 o'clock, and there were 4 executives from the Coca-Cola company here, in looking at the Coke advertising and drinking Cokes and waiting for me. And not that they knew I was gonna come in or not, but figure a certain time I might get home and make contact.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they knew about my truck and they wanted to see it. And I got it out and showed it to them, and they said if I would like to do a promotion with them and deliver Santa Claus to 4 of the local malls in the area.
Oh, wow.
Akron, Canton, Youngstown, and Ashtabula.
Okay.
And what we would do is circle the mall. We would go to the mall, pick up Santa Claus and his helpers, put them in my truck, drive around the mall, and then drive my truck that's all dressed up in Coke advertising, and drive Santa Claus into the mall to his seat, and then he'd do the pictures with the kids. And that would be, they would announce that Santa Claus has arrived, and so the Coke truck will be circling the mall. And this Coke truck right here, they actually have 4 of those, and they had just repainted that one, and brought it up from Texas. And it cost like $10,000 a side to repaint that Santa Claus on there.
Okay.
But anyway, and it lights up like a Christmas tree. So they were bringing that up here to do Santa Claus. And I got video and tape and pictures and movies and everything of all this happening. And so anyway, they said, well, what will it cost them to use me and the truck to deliver Santa Claus at these 4 malls?
Okay.
Now here's the Coca-Cola company, like the 2nd largest company in the world next to General Electric, and they're selling like 600 billion Cokes a year. I mean, you're talking a few dollars. But they don't need me, but they don't have a truck.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, to do what they thought about doing.
Okay.
And why would the Coke company want to do that? And here's the whole story. Why would they want to sponsor Santa Claus coming to the mall for the kids? You see what I'm saying? Well, in the late 20s, the executives, owners of Coca-Cola said, gee, we got these teams of people. You people make us money. You people do artwork. You people do advertising. You people deliver. And we have these different teams. And you people make us money. Well, it gets cold in the winter months and we don't sell as much pop. So what can we do as a company to sell more pop when it's cold?
Yeah.
And these people went to their room and did their thing, and within a week or so they came up with the idea. They said, what if we do our advertising of Santa Claus drinking a Coke?
Yep. Yep.
So they said, oh, and the Coke people, oh, that's brilliant. So now they turn to the art people. Draw Santa Claus drinking a Coke. Okay, so the art people go to their area and their work, and they really did their homework. They researched and got all the Santa Clauses from all over the world, a postcard, a picture, anything they could find with Santa Claus on it. And Haddon Sundblom, one of the main artists of the group, was putting this together, and they said, lo and behold, we have 59 different countries and Santa Clauses, and there's 59 different Santa Claus. They're not the same. So they finally decided, well, we got to figure out his outfit, because some had a green outfit, some had a gray, some had blue, some had red. So they figured out they'd like to have a red outfit, white trim, a black belt with a gold buckle, and the boots with the gold buckle, and a chubby guy with a white beard as Santa Claus. So once they got the image, they were, oh, look what we got. Yeah. And then they looked at all the pictures and the photo and everything they had, a postcard or whatever, of all the Santa Clauses, and what does his face look like? And they were all different. The people from the Asian countries were thin and skinny beards, and people from other countries. And then they even went as far as reading Clement Moore's poem written in 1822, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
Yeah.
If you read the poem, it says "jolly old elf."
Yeah.
Well, we can't have Santa Claus
Right.
running around as an elf drinking a Coke. That's where the elf helpers came in.
Yeah.
The reindeer came into the picture from the Scandinavian countries. So all of a sudden, this thing is coming to light, and they're really pressed to get advertising out. They wanted to do the advertising for December, okay? And they needed a face to go into the outfit. And Haddon Sundblom was going through the main headquarters at the Atlanta, Georgia, and in walks a truck driver. And this truck driver, a chubby a little guy with a white beard and everything, and he says, "Oh my God, you're just the image I think Santa Claus should look like." And the truck driver's name was Louis Prentice.
Okay.
Sat Louis Prentice down, dressed him up in an outfit, and did an oil, everything they do with their advertising, they do an oil painting, and from that they do all of the lithographs and all the advertising. So they set Louis Prentice down in a chair and did the picture or a photo, you know, the artwork of him drinking a Coke. And they put it out, and it was a hit.
Wow.
So every year after that, they set Louis down in a chair, did the oil painting, a different pose. And they happened to have the back cover of many magazines, not every month, but every couple months, and one in particular is National Geographic. They had 6 back covers a year for like 50 years. So of those 6 covers, they put a Coke ad, and at Christmas time, they'd always do Santa Claus. And they would sit Louis down and paint him. Now Louis, this was in 1930, 2930. So Louis, as he was getting older, and they were drawing a real man, and if you lined up the National Geographics, you could actually see Louis age and lose his hair.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
this is one of the famous poses, and you can see how thin his hair is. Okay, so they were actually, Santa Claus was alive and well. He's a real man, and his name is Louis Prentice.
That's awesome.
And then in 1965, Louis passed away, and Haddon Sundblom was a little taller, gained some weight, and grew a beard, and then drew himself as Santa Claus for the next 30 years.
Wow.
There was a slight change, but not noticeable enough that it's... Now, the Coca-Cola company is indirectly or directly involved, and there's a program on TV, The History of Santa Claus, starts out in the 4th century and goes up to current time, and
Yep.
and how the legend went on, and it abruptly stops the program in 1930 and gives the Coca-Cola company, Haddon Sundblom, and Louis Prentice for giving the world the current image of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That is the image of Santa Claus. And Coca-Cola doesn't go out and beat their chest, hey, we gave you Santa Claus, but indirectly, look what they did for the whole world.
Yeah.
They gave the world a universal Santa Claus. And here's a picture in here. These are different pictures. You can see different pictures with Louis with more hair, so on and so forth. But there's Haddon Sundblom.
Okay. Yeah.
You can see a slight difference.
Yeah.
But then in 65, he started drawing himself. He was a few inches taller and heavier, but you can see the difference in Haddon. And
Wow.
subtly, if you didn't see any other picture next to it, you'd still...
Yeah.
They made cloth Santa Clauses, like a stuffed teddy bear, and 4 or 5 different years or decades they made the Santa Clauses and gave the advertising away. So anyway, the Coke company says, what will it cost them to use me and my truck to deliver Santa Claus? And that's why they were doing it subtly. They didn't tell anybody. They didn't announce that they did this, what I just described, to the crowd of people. They just delivered Santa Claus, gave out t-shirts and balloons that said Coca-Cola and candy canes, and went to the next mall. But they subtly promoted Santa Claus going, and people would say, why is Coke doing that? Well, they're
that's
directly, indirectly, subtly getting the word out. Okay, so I says, well, geez, I didn't want. I mean, I was honored that a big company would want to, you know, and use me in the truck, and I really didn't. I just do it for the honor, not because of dollars or cents. And I says, well, I collect the cardboard stand-ups of Santa Claus, and I have 20 or 30 over the years, because each year they do a big cardboard. The next day I had 5 cardboard Santa Clauses at my door.
Nice.
And then I says, you know, you guys are drinking a Coke. And I says, I give away like 50 or 100 cases of Coke to customers. Not every single customer, but if we talk, or I'll offer you a Coke. Where can you get a Coke for nothing? You know, I don't charge, I just give them away. And just as a friendly gesture.
Yeah.
And if you want one, fine, and if not, okay too. But I says, you know, I can go to Walmart or Mark's or someplace else, and I can get it for the same price that I get it off your truck. I just don't have to pay tax.
Yeah.
Because off the truck I don't have to pay, but there I have to pay tax. And I said, I wouldn't mind getting a little break on Coke. So at that time, I think it was $9 a case, where it's about $25 a case now almost. And I still get it for like $8 a case.
Oh, wow. Nice.
If I have the truck pull up.
Yeah.
But I have to get like 10 or 20 cases at a time.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just don't need, I got no place to put it. But so they gave me a break on Coke. And I says, I wouldn't mind, some pictures of the event going on, loading the truck and whatever you feel. I wouldn't mind videotape. I like to get a videotape of us delivering Santa Claus, and maybe any TV or newspaper coverage you could do. So they did the whole gamut. TV, newspaper, videotape, still pictures, and I got copies of everything. And so here's little Unionville in the middle of nowhere. Now, you saw the movie Field of Dreams. What's the famous statement in the whole movie?
If you, no, I'm trying to think. If you build it, they will come. Yeah,
exactly.
So
here, we built this, people come. How in 30 years have we had 500,000 people in this building? How in 30 years that we've had people from every state in the union and 30 foreign countries? They find us.
That's awesome.
How did you find us? You came because of an interest or a curiosity. Okay, so anyway, got all the publicity and everything, and we did all the malls, and at the Ashtabula Mall, when we drove Santa Claus in, they had the best Santa Claus.
Okay.
This guy was really good. I mean, I wanted to pull his beard so bad, but no, he was really, really a good-looking Santa Claus. And I was able to leave the truck with some pictures and advertising at the Ashtabula Mall for the whole month of December. And it was all roped off, and the kids could see it and so on.
Nice.
But they really didn't necessarily know why it was there. Coke wasn't saying, hey, we gave you the guy in the seat, Santa Claus. But anyway, I had like 1,000 people extra come in December that year.
I bet.
Awesome.
From the advertising of delivering Santa Claus. So he is and was alive and well. Hadden Sundblom has passed away now. So I don't know who's drawing Santa Claus. But that was
All right, so I made it outside, okay? Again, I'm gonna do a little recap. I was in there a lot longer than I thought I was gonna be, but Tony is a really great guy in there, and I see a truck back there, Coca-Cola over there. So that's awesome. Again, Unionville, Ohio. Just think of Madison, Ohio, Northeast Ohio. The Red Button Green Door Antique Store. This is crazy, crazy awesome inside. Tony and Donna, I don't know if his wife comes here or not, but Tony is probably here all the time. Good stories. He told us the story of Christmas, the story of Coca-Cola, some different, you know, I was in there a lot longer than what you've seen too. So, but again, if you're into antiques and you want to browse around, if you're into Coca-Cola, if you're into lamps, whatever, definitely check this store out. This is crazy cool inside. I think that's gonna be it. I was gonna walk over there, but I'm cold, man. My hoodie I left in my truck. But I want to thank everybody for coming on today's adventure. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the channel, leave a comment. I do read all the comments. I get behind every once in a while because they come in faster than I keep up with them. So I do appreciate everyone that supports the channel, everybody that watches the videos, everybody that leaves comments. I appreciate every one of you. Love you guys. So again, thank you for coming on today's adventure. And until I see you on the next one, wherever that may be, better my life.